this is the big build, Walthamstow. Yeah? Now, if you look at that very carefully, right, not only can you see on the left that L&Q have arrived, we knew they'd arrived, they haven't started work. The pilot light, or whatever you want to call it on the right, is not working. But let's focus on this. See, there is the casted concrete that they've got pressed there to let it set. And the thing is, look at these rods now. I mean, look at this. This is really, really thin concrete, yeah? With steel rods in there. That, well, they reckon that this will last 50 years. And to be honest with you, it actually might, because there's no V-beams in there. Yeah, it might last for 50 years. But if you look at that, it makes Grenfell look like a masterpiece. It makes Grenfell look like a Victorian home, you know. This stuff is not built to last. It's not freestanding. It's built floor by floor on the minimum possible, computer says yes, rods and construction, all CAD CAM, right? And it's built floor by floor, so there's nothing at all actually connecting all the floors together. So each floor is separate. And, unlike, other things. But to be honest with you, those steel rods there are a little bit bigger than the other ones that I've seen. Yeah? I'm not convinced about this. You pay your mortgage, anybody who... It's going to be a wine and dine thing. Come in here, yeah? Come in here, spend your money... Wine and dines, elaborate. I'm surprised you haven't put a canal here. Actually, they might do in the photos. Yeah, but it's going to be wine and dine, fancy, right? And these properties will have to be demolished in 50 years. Will have to be demolished in 50 years because you've got that keeping it up. And look, this is the bottom line about construction, right? Once the bottom goes, the rest has to come down. You can paint it up, you can do a little bit of concrete construction and stuff, right? But there's no way of rescuing a building unless you jack it, right? Which is too risky. So everybody out there, it's not even built yet, everybody will have to be out of here in 50 years, less than 50 years, about 45 years, when we've got Victorian properties that are lasting 150 years and probably good for 150 years, and we've got Grenfell Tower that probably would have been good for another 50 years. And as I said before, the acros keeping this stuff up while they're building it is probably stronger than the actual construction. When that goes, it goes. Once it's gone, it's gone. Think about that before. I'm all up for high rise, I'm all up for towers, but this is like on the verge. I wouldn't say it's particularly bad, I'm not pointing them out particularly, but once that bottom bit goes, the steel expands in the summer and the concrete cracks in the winter. So those rods will go and they're rusting, oxidising already because they haven't treated them. They're oxidising already. So the decaying has already started before the building has even been built. Look at that. There's an acro there keeping up that floor. Join us.